Hello, hello. Alright, so when we left off last night, internet was being an ass. And we couldn't do much anything. So I cut it there. Oh, guess I get to loot the ship again? No? Sawed off shotty, 14, 8 by 12, 14 by 12, okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and, no. Oh, I have to break you down in here. That's the 8, that's 14. Let's trade out. This is a heavy, that is also a heavy. Let's swap out the assault rifle. And let's try the shoddy. And I'm gonna swap out that. I'm gonna try the shot cannon. I haven't given it a whirl yet. Let's see. If you can hear the doggies outside barking, just pardon them. There's a dog park next to my house. And they get a little rowdy. Speak with Ada. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh wow, you're a biggin. And my shock stick. Okay. And let's just repair all you. 5 parts, huh? Okay. I'm not modifying anything yet because I don't know what's worth keeping and what's not.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power.
You're damn right they are.
I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
You're very welcome, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Well, then let's get out of here. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. As always, I'm enjoying this artwork. Sorry I spaced out there for a second. I was just admiring the picture. Very simple, but effective. N-rays are an exotic effect discovered in the early 20th century, and that's all I'm allowed to know about it. Yes, good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Yeah, I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Of course.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Alright then. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. Right, the Black Marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I'm not arguing. I don't get the idea. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Okay, fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Uh-huh.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Uh-huh. Mention this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Oh.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
I see. Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
I love you. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember,
Captain.
Don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, Ada. Got it. Nav terminal. This. The unreliable navigation terminal. Terra 2. An idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in the capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Alright, so... we're supposed to be going to the Groundbreaker, right? There's Phineas's lab. Typhon. Oh, those don't even highlight yet. Okay. Yeah, we're just supposed to go to the Groundbreaker, so... Independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Jean-Lee Tennyson and run by descendants of the original crew. Fast travel, let's go. Groundbreaker docking bays. Whoa, Spacer's Choice. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special, quote, points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. Okay.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Well, that was quick. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Can you tell me anything about this ship? In the mood for some entertainment. Got a minute to talk. I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas? Why is that?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Huh. What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, do not do
A
that.
sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Oh, wow. I want to ask about somewhere else?
Of course.
Yep.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Let's talk about the Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Oh, the Mardettes, huh? You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Wow. Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Give me the spill on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Thank you. Let's talk about somewhere else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Tell me about Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
Oh, there are multiple places that I can learn about. Emerald Vale and Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like, say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
Well, it's pretty gone anyway. What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
I like you a lot, Ada. How is Edgewater faring since we left it?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. I want to talk about somewhere else.
Of course. To discuss. Monarch.
Oh, where, huh? Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port at Fallbrook.
Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Sounds like I'm gonna get shot at there. Smuggler's Port?
It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Okay. Talk about somewhere else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Urge to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to
Any people who in Cascadia aside from the Marauders?
There are no people aside from Marauders in Cascadia. There is only death. This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Perhaps. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Yep, so you understand it. And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
He did stand underneath my ship with the landing beacon instead of planting it and leaving. Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Oh. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Nope, not the colony. We already talked about all that.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke.
A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
It's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Contractually obligated. Nice. That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
I'll talk to you later, Ada.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Just like money.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's
Hey,
up?
Captain? I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Oh, I pronounced her name correctly. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Well, let's see. Sure, we could head over engineering now. Yeah. Are you asking to... We can just head over engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Is there something else we need to talk about? Let's go.
I'll lock up behind you.
I can take, Oh yeah, I can take both of them. Sweet. Doggies outside are getting a little excited. I'm gonna mute the mic here for a second while I take myself a drink. Oh yeah,
Smells
much
like
better.
grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Well, okay.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to ground.
Thank you.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
Boom.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
What's up, buddy?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Yeah, probably. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Okay, so that's all I can tell him or talk to him about for now. Murdette.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Customs, huh? Okay. What's in here? Can I shut this door? All this stuff is mine. Yoink! You are useless. Steve
It's
Door?
always fucking freezing in the bays.
Lots of named people around. Oh, okay. It's just whatever that is. Maybe it's their job title. Access restricted. Who are you? Mardet.
Not carrying firearms? Good. Less chance of causing a hull breach.
What's up here? Nothing? Seems like nothing. My baby. Oh, I need to go get the shroud. Oh, my leg. I forgot to go get. Yep. It's in my quarters. Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. They can be handled through negotiation, or subterfuge, or a big hammer. Faster than light ship drives are commonly called skip drives because they allow ships to approach then skip past the speed of light. If you'd like to try different choices for skills and perks, try out the respecification machine on your ship. That I will do at some point, probably. Now,
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
There we go.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters. So you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
I like you, Ada. You drop stuff in here, huh? So we'll store all of those. Spacer's Chaw. I need to sell that. Spacer's Corona. Yep. More crap to sell. Nicopads. Nicotine. High range. Yeah, I'm messing with all that crap. Fish sticks. Nice. We'll just go ahead and save those. Those have weight. Yeah, they do. But let's put like 20 of them in there. That's fine. Those have weight too, but it doesn't really matter because they're healing. Those have no weight. Okay. Now, I'll put you in there. And you. And you. Cool. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages. Unread message list. Not gonna read all that. No. It's unread. Just the one, okay. Sent messages. Wells. Logs. I learned stuff. Phineas's science weapon. Okay, holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Yep, makes sense. Okay then. Let's go back out here. Yep, I'm gonna take you two, and let's go. The destruction of Emerald Vale. Terror on the frontier. A mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. Is that is that ironic? Comical? Heh, heh, heh. Bad joke. Picking up items that belong to other people, something, something. Terraforming is still a young science for humans, and the results have been unpredictable, particularly with the effects of native flora and fauna. Yes, fast travel, but only to places I've already explored. Yep, makes sense. Both admired and feared by the same faction, they are not mutually exclusive. Ha! That's good to know.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs, could be bootleg Aetherwave cartridges.
And they're just transferring cargo out where everyone can see?
Legal or not, somehow the company always has its paperwork in order.
I love the little side conversations and things in these kind of games. I think it was Grand Theft Auto that really got me to fall in love with them. Oh look, wanted posters. Gunner McReed. Phineas. Phineas Wells. Yeah,
That's
about
quite the
that
impressive list of infractions.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Hard telling.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Right, now. The Zero-G brew. Yeah, save that. Because, oh boy, I mentioned them, so I might end up needing them to give them to him or something. No, I want to sell. There we go. Oh, okay. I can, there we go. Nasal stimulant, critical damage, headshot. Oh, I see. Just drugs. Drugas. How do I... do you not want that? Is that what that is? Sell. Yeah, what about this stuff? How do I sell it? What's the button? Sell all. Let's see. Those are my guns. This is, there we go. It won't let me... Items I've marked as junk. Why won't it let me sell that stuff? I guess you don't want it. What do we got in here? Space revolver. Spacer's Choice revolver. Plasma cutter. 62 damage. It's only 600 bits. I have 8,000 something. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see, 53 in shock. Oh, still it's equipped. There we go. Take you off, put you on. Let's see. That's a light one. It's a heavy, and that is science. That's alright. We'll just do this for now. There we go. Feels good. Alright.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Okay. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda
Sure.
Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated.
Leonard.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Thank you, Leonard. Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Oh, okay. Looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
A bar named the Lost Hope?
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Let's see. Looking for something a little more local. How does Halcyon Holdings work, anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
New around here. Just want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
I see. The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Fair enough.
Glad to help.
Didn't think there were many independent operators in the system. What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
All I needed to know about work. What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Does he? Looks like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it. Can't Groundbreaker and the board just work together? Glad it terrifies them, the bastards keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
Yeah. The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Alright, well, see you around.
Be seeing you.
Okay, that was really informative. And I also really enjoy how both of them were there and had things to add to the conversation that were relevant to them, but also the conversation.
Move along.
Okay. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Everyone lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
As always, I am at your disposal.
What was that you were saying?
Something vexing you, Captain?
Talking about this personal quest of yours.
Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that Scholar.
That's the plan. Remind me why we wanted to do that?
If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal in security, I can easily hack into their arrivals and departures registry. That'll give us dates, times, and the crew manifests for every registered ship.
Gotcha.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Is this security here?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
You sound fun. I'm interested in that McRid bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
You got it. I'll take the posting. Why don't you send a Mardet to Nope. I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
What bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Good to hear. Couldn't help but notice the bounty posting on Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what-fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Okay. Got it. Where can I find this Udon Bedford? Is this Wells fellow a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad.
Their unders.
But he's never
in a
done
wad.
nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
Gotcha. So what's it like working security detail on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
You're definitely fun. Whoa, alright. Just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
You're fun. What's up, Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why Mardet and not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Okay, then. Be on my way. You got anything to say?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
No.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'm just getting my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Anymore. Do you do, I don't know, tours or something? Why can't you take incident reports? Bet you've got seized contraband from all over the system locked up back there. Lots of fighters come through this station. Must keep you busy. Why can't you take incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times.
Seven times.
Folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
That's, yeah. Do you do, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Okay. Spray 45. We're friends, right, Lee? Do me a favor and I'll owe you one bribe. Oh, right. I forgot to pay the filing fee. That was... Oh, no. Persuade.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Oh. Parvati, you're already back there. Oh, wow. Sealed. No one in there, no one in any of them.
Carry on.
Okay, I will.
Carry on.
Okay. The hell? A hoop?
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Debt ID cartridge. You found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Booyah. Rob the the cops blind. Doop, doop. Doot, 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 doot. Give me that. Thank you. What is this? Mardet IG cartridge. There's another one. Okay, so there was two of them. Bypass shunts. Hello. You see nothing. Nothing. Sugi Sims. Can I take them without standing up? I don't even know what those are. Stogie Slims. Must be cigarettes. I'm not gonna get caught for some cigarettes. I will, however, shut this door and take all your good stuff. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Thank you. Okay. And I can't pick that, so moving on.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you don't got nothing to say. Alright, let's just leave. What was it you needed?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I'll think it over and get back to you. There was something you needed in here, wasn't there, bud? I think you needed shipping manifests. Let's check our journal. Weapons from the void. Nope. Who goes there? Hunt down and kill Captain McReed. Talk to Dr. Wanda. Introduce Parvati to Julie. Okay, the security terminal on the Groundbreaker. That's okay. That's what I thought. This is not the right way, but it is good to know that I can now go that way. Oh, it's back there.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Okay. Eject docking records. Cartridge data. There we go. Confiscated goods. Metal hoop, prayer beads, locked container, odor refused inspection, hatchet, modified pistol. He fled before he could. Okay. Security logs. Nothing that I care about. I leveled up. Shit, yeah.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to.
Must have.
Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Perception. You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
It all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Now how is that particular mission on Fallbrook on Monarch? Oh, okay. So that's on Monarch. Well, we can't do that right now, so Parvati to Julie. Dr. Wanda, kill the guy. Gladys and Udom. Okay. So I have a few options. Poop. Pushed button. Hang on in chat. Doing the thing. There we go. Boop. Boop. Alright, so let's go introduce Parvati to Junli. Thanks for the tour, dingus. Can I do anything to my weapons? Oh wow, I have a bunch. Let's break that. Oh wait, no. Let's first. Yeah, I got some inventory to clear out here. Axe, you can go bye bye. 58 on an impact hammer. Oh, that's right, you, Vicar. When you use, that's a big two-hander. That is a one-handed. That's a one-handed. What is this though? It's 82. That's 58. Okay, so you're good there, and you got a 19 by 12. So you're solid. Okay. What about your armor? Okay, you need armor. And you have a perk. 30% more health, 30% threat generated, minus generated, or hacking. Let's give you more health to start with. That's just common sense. Okay. Now we'll go to me. Dialogue. 1, 2, 3. I think. Oh. Revert. 1, 2, 3. So now my persuades at 50. So if I put more points into this, it'll only go into the bottom two. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. I have 3 more points. 1, 2. You know what, I'm gonna put another one into leadership because I'm really digging the teams. So there we go. Now I have a perk as well. Alright, now tactical time dilation meter max by up damage when alone in a party. I don't understand that. 25%. Does that mean when the other two are down? Years of Adrena time have left a permanent pep in your step. 25% walk speed. 20% sprint speed. Companion crit chance. Base armor rating. Carrying capacity. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. Ability to unlock fast travel when encumbered. And vendor prices down. Let's do... You know what? It might be a little weird, but I'm going to take the walking speed one. Because that's just base movement speed, so... Okay, so now that that's done, we are taking Parvati to the science wing, I think.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Widow's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Freighter crew.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple Cal Flakes and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12
Power Nuggets. Yummy.
Sounded dire. They call it Monarch
Steve Door,
now.
Interstellar Crew.
Supposed to be a real health
Is this
warlord drumming up
drink
marauders.
efficiency? Hello? The Lost Hope Bar vendor discovered.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Oh yeah? Don't know a way you get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. let me see what you've got for trade. All the traders in this system come through here. Heard anything interesting? What's the heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Engineering 20. Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise.
That's where I'm
She
headed
runs
anyway.
this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Okay. Maybe I can do something about it.
That's not for me to say.
Based once every
Feeling the
hour.
urge toward helpfulness? You can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
How are you today? How are things? I don't suppose you know where I could get into Stellar Bay on Monarch. All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial.
That's good to
so
hear.
Yay, another
Just
6
keeping
of those
my brain
next
busy
season.
playing this game, learning lots of fun stuff about everywhere I go. What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around
Smart
inside and made
choices.
it better. She doesn't come around here
Indeed.
often, though. Don't see her as
This
much
one's a
of
pretty
drinker.
good one.
Too straight laced for that.
Fallout in space. If as everybody keeps joking, basically become the captain of of this. What was it? What's the name of the ship in Firefly? I can't remember. I'm sure you know. Aren't you a brown coat? Don't suppose you know a way I could get to Stellar Bay on Monarch?
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corps pulled back to Terra 2.
You know why?
It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun.
I do but can't think
Might
of
all
it
be board
ATM.
propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have
I
to
never
get your hands
honestly
dirty.
watched the whole series.
don't
I
like
remember
them
watching
that
the first
truck with
episode a couple of
Monarch.
times with friends.
But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you
Okay.
up.
So ask Gladys about it then. Nothing right now. I'm good. Okay. You.
She owns
Hot
the
enough for you?
series.
Who owns the series?
What are you doing after
I've
work?
seen it once.
Going back to the old cubicle.
I was like, oh, who is she? This is the bathroom.
Brea.
Oh, yeah, duh. I haven't talked to her in some time. Chef.
It only gets ugly around here when the corporates stir up trouble.
This game has a serious sense of humor. If you've never seen it before, to the point where you feeling all right there? You are not. I'm not gonna get caught stealing that. Wait a minute, is that even stealing? No, it's not. Well, if it's not stealing, I'm taking it. Alright, this is the bar.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Possibly.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
Now that I have to say no to.
Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal.
Oh my god.
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Come die with our brand on your forehead. Forehead. Fuck a bunch of you guys. Well, that was an interesting stop in the bar, and this is the rest and go. Oh, that's just a holy box. Nothing I can interact with. What do you got?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Oh my god. How's life on the Groundbreaker, you nut job?
Fine, as long as the board
humor
keeps its
is
grubby
real.
bits to itself.
I like it.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the
it's got
promenade
a lot
holds
of
our
personality.
economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Oh, she's that important, huh? You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Do you do business with the promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Creepy fellow in the moon mask. Okie dokie. I'll be on my way. Oh yeah, these are the vending machines that they were talking about. I get XP for finding these things, and it kind of cracks me up. He said she was in number 2. These aren't even... Sprat. These aren't even... This is trash? What is all this trash? What's wrong with you people? Music box, light ammo. Spacer. Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
That sounds horrid. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a Nova Key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
For the time being.
I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, first of all, don't you go talking about my bits. Second of all, tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Here.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
I have a feeling I'm
Sweet
about
as a
to
pea,
learn her.
that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
You sending me out into space for a distress signal? Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Fuck yeah. Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh, I'll definitely be back. What other jobs you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Groundbreaker's
meeting
chief.
her momentarily.
She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Mm-hmm.
You'll
Everybody's
find her
talking
fretting
about
in
that. I bet I
engineering.
get to fix it.
I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfends someone call me a liar.
I wanted to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Oh. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart.
There
You
we
know
go.
where to find me. Here,
I've
take a
gained
candy with you.
a purple berry bunch. You had
If you're
other
here
stuff
for this
though,
week's
right?
magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
That one part of our conversation was done, but let me see what you have for sale. Now, what do you have
I
for
found
sale?
a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I have a 9% discount with her. Okay, I see. You're not right. You're not selling anything I need. Mag picks, those aren't bad. What are you charging on those? 15? Look out, you! Lana down here scratching her butt on the floor, rolling on her back, doing the little dog wiggle. Alright, I don't need none of that. You don't have
LOL.
anything.
Ceramic mandapillar too?
What is it? I hear you. A sprat. No! Oops, I pushed the wrong button. Where'd that little sprat go? There you are. Where are you, little shit? Gotcha. Hello? Shh. Who's staying back here? Squatter's journal. I don't want to read all that. Another empty bin. 0G brew. Algae lager. Sounds yummy. Not at all. No. This place full of water? Is it gonna shock me? Bits. Emptiness. What the hell is going on
Not
with this
yet.
ship? What's not yet? Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary
Getting
access.
shocked.
Oh, it's not gonna shock me yet. Giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Fair enough. Put the weapon away too. That'll probably help. This is mine. This is mine because I took it. So okay, yeah, it definitely does go down while I'm moving. That is a nasty looking surgical tool. Anything over here I can take? Nope. Okay. Whoa.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
You're the one talking about diseases and shit. Okay. Well, you don't got nothing else to say. Let's get the hell out of here. There we go. Nope, that would be stealing. Okay, I don't want to get caught stealing. Dr. Wanda!
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, Wheeler told me to tell you the shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion.
Like he was.
I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another
She
scrape.
was smoking.
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Smoking in space. Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Bandits, you say? What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Okay, why is that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
Well,
everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Okay.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I mean, you did mention outlaws. Alright. Ellie.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
I don't know.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Okay. Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright. Well, Dr. How do you pronounce that?
What seems to be the problem?
Mufuru? Mufuru? I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Perception. The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear.
Oh, okay.
Supplies are hard to come by out here.
I probably stole most of what you had to sell anyway. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff.
Yeah, I'm going to try to help out with that one.
We nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Yep. Okay. See you around, buddy.
Take care.
I'm going to go back here and use my disguise powers to see this lady that you're hiding. She's in here. Take that. Take that. Can't open that. Bit cartridges, shears, and armor parts. I don't even know what I'm taking at that point. That door doesn't open.
For the last rat is on rotten time. Leave me in peace.
affairs not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
You...
She grumpy. And two-faced.
Yeah, she sound like she lying. Intimidate 20. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process.
Did you
All right,
now?
okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are.
Probably
Seems
can.
I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
You.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Yeah,
but if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Nope.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Let's see. What did you do to get you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board has someone follow you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you.
Ha ha.
In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
What'd you
3
steal
weeks
that's
back,
gonna get you
I
in
caught
trouble?
rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
Oh,
Let's just say
really?
things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
So was it a fake? Ellie asked me to help you. So what's...
Udom
bleh.
Bedford's the
What
board
do you want
guy
me to
on
do?
the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Maybe I'm just a nosy asshole. Think about that. Alright, I'm about to get caught too.
Huh?
Heh heh heh.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it. What's the story with you two anyway?
Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle
Good
it.
luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay. Well, let me see. So that brought me in there. Freighter crew. Hi?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Shut up.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
You
Lot
are...
of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes
Balloony.
I forget.
Balloony? Oh, he's got a big, like, a mascot head thing on. He works for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's a Phineas and Ferb thing.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Tell me about it. Is this one of the characters in that show? Well, don't go looking into it. It's not bad they're struggling, but they've got good hearts. You ain't missing much. It's dumb. Yeah, don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
Yeah.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap.
Doof,
Everyone
the
will love
evil
you for
guy,
using
had a
it, too.
balloon when he was a kid that looked about like that.
Oh, okay. I've got to ask you about the hat, or as it shall here be called, the balloon.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Oh, you doing all right in there? Speak up, I can't hear you. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask.
There are at least a couple episodes with Balloony.
Here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's
He
Choice
said
consumer
you wouldn't
relations
ask if
choice
you knew what it was
specialist.
like in here.
Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Oh, you doing all right in there?
Stanky.
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
You poor corporate shill. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
What? You brush your teeth.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental
Mantafloss?
goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills.
This guy
washed down
is
with
the
a
master
hearty
of
swig
changing the subject.
2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
What?
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Brother, I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Moon person. Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest,
Oh
can
my
I
God, there he
interest you
goes.
in some
See,
quality
and he's
budget
back.
Goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Oh, wow. What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you
Except
want.
for toothpaste,
We
That's
got
why
it.
they hired
And when
them.
you need a replacement, we got that too.
Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
The line?
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
No.
Okay, customer's always right. Thanks. Moving on. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
It's the flip of a switch with this guy. His prices still seem steep to me, but it seems like Aramid gear won't break the first time you use it.
That's why you should get a backup or 3. Become a frequent buyer. Join our Friendship Rewards program. Program currently unapproved in Alpha, rewards and friendship pending.
What the fuck? Oh, let's see what you've got for sale, Martin. Probably nothing that I need, but with 34% discount on nothing that I want. Hey, it's one of the heads! I can buy the freaking head! It's got a bonus to lie. That's hilarious. This is a freaking... How many of these things do you have, dude? I'm gonna buy one. And that's Intimidate. 17 Heavy. +5 Dodge. -5 Stealth. 329. Those are all the same. But, that dude does need armor. So... that's extra hacking, and he's already good at hacking. I'm gonna give him that. And we will buy 17 heavy, 9 light. Yeah, we'll keep you. We're gonna buy you a moon. I got 2 moons. Repair all equipped. Repair for 81 bits. Okay. Wow. Alright, now. I need to put on my moon man, because I have a moon head now. And we're not going to make Parvati wear it, but this guy is going to get a moon head. Moon head. And that. Now, Parvati. About your armor, dear. 17 heavy. 22. I will just keep it for now because I'm just wearing the meme head. Okay, we got nothing there. What's the journal trying to update me to now? Friends Udon Bedford declared Jesse's debts. We still going to introduce Parvati to Jean-Li, but we just haven't made it to Jean-Li yet because everybody else is there first. Distress signal I can't get. Hunt down and kill Captain McReed. He's still on the ship here somewhere. We're still gonna keep that on. I need to go to settings. I need to turn on. There's a thing I turned off that shows the gameplay. Right there it is. Show player helmet and companion helmets. There we go. No. I just want to see. Nice. Alright, now we're gonna turn back off the the companion helmets, but I'm gonna leave the player helmet on because that's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and save. You'll get a blue screen here for like 2 seconds while I save because it pulls up a secondary menu to save. There we go. Okay. Now I have a moon head. Doesn't really matter because I can't see it, but already been in there. Freighter crew. Waste disposal. Don't think I've been in here yet. Those are locked and I have to pick them. This one is not.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I
Hi,
guess
Sprat.
I'll just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Let's find out, shall we?
How about I stay up top? You know,
That's fine.
watch. Okay?
You do that. Crumpled instructions. I think you got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out of the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being trailed. Yeah, okay. In other words, typical Lilia. What? So there's a loose panel by some bunk beds? And that garbage just goes... Does that burn? Is that a burny thing? Okay, I don't want to fall in there. Ooh, I got that falling sensation for a second when I was jumping and looking down the hole. Ugh. Okie day. Making our way downtown.
That's a fiery death.
Yep, looked like it to me too. Recent users. See, I've learned from Fallout and those types of games that even though I don't want to read all this shit every single time I find a computer, it is always good to read it as your character, because they auto-absorb all that knowledge.
Maggi pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously,
Ew.
don't mix it.
Ew. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it. Alright. Hack 20. Messages from admin access. Ooh. Yep. Stuff. Things. Go back. Public notices. Yeah, see, I can't be bothered to read all that shit, but my character now knows it, so that's what's
Go back
important.
to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse
Have
now,
you seen
or I'll
this man?
detain you for
Reward
trespassing.
offered for
Go
information.
get yourself
received
shot.
of noted terrorists beneath
You're
Rome.
really gonna arrest
Report
us
any
on
sightings
our
to your local
station?
board embassy.
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Ooh.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache ood on fucking Bedford? I gotta get this detail.
A walking mustache. That's fantastic. Auntie's Kitchen discovered.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Engineering 25. Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
You're an enjoyable hunk of metal there, little greasy. What you got?
Beginning
Not that I'm probably gonna buy any of it.
Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes. A chef hat. Oh shit. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with any of that. Freighter crew Marauder. Oh no. Marauder.
Something the matter?
Promenade discovered. Don't want to go out there just yet, do I? Looks like I might actually. Ike's Armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises.
Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
I see. Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Technicalities, right? Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on. They did what after the what?
Not from around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, they worked a local gas giant from a floating refinery. Dangerous work. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
That's so. So it looks like trading or leaving are my only options. But let's see what you have for trade then. Yet again, probably nothing that I want. A 9% discount. I see, you got a bunch of weapons. And armor. What kind of armor do you got here? Defense skills +5. Not bad. Tech skills, well that's not armor at all. Enclosed padded helm. 9 armor. Okay. I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna save my my money. Nothing. You purple-haired guy.
I hear scary things.
Okay. Don't want to steal anything. What is this? Spratwurst vendor.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What happened to your face, you poor thing? Have you been eating the
No,
spratwurst?
thanks. You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when
Limitless
properly
space
prepared.
rat resource.
We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Terra-fry? What the fuck is terra-fry? Is spratwurst like borstwurst? I've seen it a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice.
Oh, Lord.
Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Right. What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices,
13.
plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Oh, my. Spratwurst your own invention, or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying
KFC.
method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Okay then. It's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh scraps.
Do you have time to
As long
chat?
as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way.
That terrifies me. It's enough talk
Just
for
as
now, because
well.
that's all.
Near about time for...
Okay.
Bletch.
What do
Fresh
you
from
got
the
for
grinder,
sale?
Any hour.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour. Terra fried spratwurst. Gross. Dehydrated water tap. How the fuck? How? Yeah. Dehydrated water tablets. I'm not sure that this world understands how water works. Let's go meet this lady before.
It's
Ooh, yeah,
a little
look
broken.
Dehydrated water tablets. Like what? Just add water.
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Yeah.
When you were hungry,
who gave you a needle full of love? Oh,
that's who. Have you given
lady,
a hug today?
you are something special.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News.
Daily checklist. Personnel files. Turn to root messages. Because it's not bad for me to be looking in there. She don't care. So I'm going to learn everything I can. I'm not going to open that. Hi there, lady.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many
Somebody's
visitors.
a hard worker. I'm captain of the Unreliable, though my ship's a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Don't plan on causing any. I'll do whatever I can to help keep the peace.
You have things on your face,
Good.
miss.
Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't
Yeah,
find
right?
any.
She's
That's
got
how I
some
like it here.
work-related materials
So what brings
attached
you
to her chin
Groundbreaker?
there.
I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get an impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thanks. Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking...
While
I
these
haven't
two
got
talk,
much
I'm going to mute
experience
this so I
working
can
with
take a drink.
actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages.
Ooh, flirt.
Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if
She
there's
is
nothing else,
adorable.
there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
No, I've heard you got a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Oh, really? So no room for compromise? Or surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker? Nope, is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Yeah, well, it's intelligence. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it, I'll take care of that now. The back base, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Can't get these parts anywhere else. Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there? Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Yeah, that's what I was
I can't
wondering.
afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Yeah, that's understanding.
Well, poo.
Damn it.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's why I figured. That's why I asked that question. I was like, if she sends somebody else down there and they haven't come back, then either they went about it the wrong way, or those people down there don't want to negotiate at all. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Had to burp there, sorry. Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever is down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
Oh, wow.
If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Okay, hell or high water. You got it. I'll get those parts for you.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Cool.
Where are we headed?
Got anything to say about... what was that about back at Jean-Li's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
she's still right there. She seemed very competent. Perception. It sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
There's more to a relationship than beefy arms and a shared career. Sounds like you're not sure how you feel.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
You are really, really well written and acted. Head back to the ship. No, hell no.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
I don't think there's anything much else down here, and I don't want to steal from her. I like her. I like Junli. She seems pretty straight up.
Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional.
Okay.
Hopefully she doesn't turn in the end.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna. I'm gonna go help that lady before I go and bother talking with the smarmy guy. Where's it sending me? Journal, drinking, sapphire, where? No, okay, we won't. I'm not gonna deal with that just yet. Convince Udon Bedford, declared his debt. Nope, not yet. Empty man. Nope, not yet. Okay, find Captain Arian. Nope, I can't do that one. Where is... Get new parts for the radiators. There we go. And right here's where I thought we were having to go. So, let's go get this ship fixed. How about Junli and get Parvati's crush a little more... make her life a little easier. That's a good way to put it. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Holy shit. That's that guy I'm supposed to be murdering.
Any company?
Okay.
Neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Will I? Kadoo! Whoa! What are you shooting me there, partner? Ah! Whoa! Oh shit. Oh, I died. Okay. So that guy's gun is powerful. Noted. Let's see.
New strat time.
Yep. Perhaps. I don't know if I can talk to him. I have a bounty on that particular guy who was right here in the door too. So I need him. I'm going to need him to go down one way or the other. Let's
Tradesies.
see. Tradesies? Okay, come on, game. To back base. Oh, okay. It saved it right then. So I'll need to load this again. Every 20 points
You
in a
know,
skill.
die and I get the stuff.
You know, die and I get the stuff. Yeah. I... Oh, I see what you mean. You mean don't take that guy out. Wonder if I can even talk to him. Him have big gun. Save. So we get a blue screen for 2 seconds. Override. There we go.
Red, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
I can talk
Look at
to
this
him.
ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Is that so? Persuade 40, put that down before you incinerate the entire deck. Intimidate 40. You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice. Persuade or intimidate? Let's go intimidate. Yeah.
Ooh, look at the courage
Persuade.
on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
LOL.
I'm here for some parts that Shun Li sent me. There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward. I'm here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Whoa. What are you doing to that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
So can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
572
Gross.
bits. Fuck that. Live 40. These parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Huh. Okay.
Nice.
There was something
Lay
else.
it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
There's a bounty on your head. How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward. I really feel like I want to say that, but I'm gonna
You can
go.
come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna wait to piss you guys off until.
Get the parts, then say that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go do the other thing first. Because
Smells kind of like Old Bess's outflow pipes.
I mean, anything that they're gonna let me take, I'm gonna.
Crazy to live in this universe. Crazy.
Okay, so that's the right way. Let's go be nosy. Keep finding all these broken robots around. Da-da-da-da. Outlaws. Yeah, and I don't think any of these people... Not seeing any named characters other than him.
The back days are the only home we have. And the only home we need.
Holy shit. That looks not like something I want to fight.
It's what so about?
Cozy.
Yeah. Plasma rifle.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
The fuck has everybody got these music boxes for? Like, what is the random significance of 100,000 music boxes in space? Okay. These people I don't mind stealing from, but carefully.
You get that automech patch? Fred wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name.
What's up, I wonder?
Don't give it a name.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without...
Hi.
Oh, wait.
Oh. I guess that's for in case I wanted to sneak in here. I love the options in games like that where if I had to, like, come in here and sneak past them or something, I could have had a path there. Oh. Yoink. All the yoink. Okay. Now let's go where we're supposed to go.
Bullshit. Wake up.
I think I was going the way. Oh no, this.
May's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Haven't you?
So now we go down here, and what we do is he's gonna save it again. Get this nice little blue screen for 2 seconds, because now I got what I came for, so it doesn't matter what happens to these assholes. And I know they're not good people because of what they've been doing to that other person. So let's talk to him.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
There's a bounty on your head,
Listen
and I want
to
to claim your
those
reward.
Convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Trade reporting. Noted for violence. Give me your lighter, and the bounty disappears. Attack. Ooh. What do you think, Net? Should I fight it out with him and all of his cronies and take care of an actual problem, or should I do it the easy way and just get his lighter?
Easy way.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the
Remember
pyro
what
path.
happened last time?
Fine.
I do.
He's
in fact.
yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Wait, the engraving on here. Does this say Sanita?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Be seeing you. Okay.
Booty.
Yeah, they had a booty call. Alright, so now that's over. So literally I got XP for it, and I have his lighter, one way or the other. So I'm going to try to be a dummy dum-dum. And let's see. Let's pull out the sawed off. And let's go ahead. Gimme. Woo!
Balls the way.
Oh shit! Ouch!
Careful, you're hurt.
Meow. Healy, healy. Ouch! He's shooting me with his Keely-mabobber. Ow! No! Stop it!
Too strong. Hit it with something else.
No! Quit it! Die! Oh, come on! I'm gonna try one more time because I had him there, but the game just insisted. Let's continue. Right, like I had him. The game was just like,
reload.
Yep, that's what did it. I'm gonna try melee this time. I didn't try melee. I've just been shooting him over and over again. Let's see how melee works. Holy shit!
Stabby.
Whoa, buddy. He got evaporated with plasma. Holy crap. Okay, and now I'm gonna break that sawed off back out.
Super stabby.
That was very efficient. Oh shit, with the heals. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Listen to those bullets a-bouncing. Aw, buddy. Aw, buddy. Come on. Heal up. Come on. Skadoosh! I'll just keep trading sides. You guys don't understand. I'll cheese the shit out of you.
I can't see.
Can't see. So somebody shoot you in the head or something? Man, I don't know what the fuck was with my aim there, but thank you. Alright. Well, now all of your things are mine. Thank you. So very generous and kind of you. Your donations will be noted. And Captain Asshole, who likes to
Winner
kidnap
chicken dinner.
Hell yeah. See, now I don't feel bad because they kidnapped a guy and they were torturing him to death. And they were talking about how fun it was. Oh yeah. Yeah, they were talking about how fun it was, so
They deserve dead.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they had it coming. No no qualms about it. Worth every frickin' round. I am gonna have to break down some weapons and stuff now, but that's okay. Actually, I'll probably take them back upstairs and sell them, but we'll see. But it's good that that guy is out of the way. Because they might have been nuts from exhaust. They might have just been nuts. Whatever it was, they were a danger to the other people on this ship. And I like Jun Lee a fuckload more than any of them. So, and I guess you just sit here. Was there anything?
Yep.
Is there anything down here that I needed to get? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I'm with Junlei.
Yeah, you're good. I could tell you were different. I can see it. I am, on the other hand, gonna take Petey, whatever the fuck Petey is, and all this stuff. I'm gonna talk to you here in a minute, though. You better just stay still over there. Don't do anything too silly.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Bribe, lie, nothing at all. Intimidate 20, whatever I want.
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
So whatever the fuck I want. I just saved you, lady, so I can't open that. Alright, you, what do you got to say for yourself?
I haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead. Came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them. McRed's dead.
Ah, that's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
No. I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Adios. Not so interesting, amigo. Alright, let's make ourselves better people. Look at that badass moon man. Okay, and now if I add to this, now it only adds to lie and intimidate. That's what I thought. 2. That's okay. Let's give 3 points there. So I have 5 to spend. 1, 2. Melee's pretty strong as it is, but let's give it another point just for the sake. And you know what? I'm liking all this like knowledge kind of shit, so let's do the last 2 right there. Perks? I don't have any perks. Okay. Nobody else has anything. Now, for my inventory. Shears. Spacer's Choice Shears. One-handed melee. 22 damage. Breakdown. Bolter pistol. Plasma rifle. Security blade. 83. It's a two-hander. Who was using two-handed? Was that Parvati? Or Vicar? 82. You. It was you. This is your new weapon, buddy. Okay. Parvati's using one-handed. One-handed for 58. Here's 53 with shock. 38. Let's just not even bother. 36. Yep. Let's give her the shock baton. 58. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's the same on both hammers, isn't it? Yep. Okay. And she's still got the auto mag, so she's good. Now for me, I have three guns and a melee weapon on. That 58, 62. Alright, let's swap the plasma cutter. Let's try out this impact hammer because I haven't used it yet. Excuse me. And I'm going to swap out the shotgun. Oh, it's equipped, so I can't. That's alright. Alright, that's good. We'll just keep it as it is now. You got anything to
Where
say?
are we headed?
Head back to the ship. Hell no! I'm still over encumbered, huh? Is it because of armor? I think I picked up a bunch of armor, didn't I? I did. Work here. Break you down. Break it down. Where's my weight? 118 of 100. Okay. Anti-riot gear, 21 armor, long guns, +7. Nice. There we go. I'm still 11 pounds over. Woof. These. And these. This. So 4 pounds over. 1 pound over. I got 2 bolter pistols, so bye-bye to one of those. Wait, 14 by 12, 8 by 12. Goodbye, sawed off. Now I'm good. Now I'm 2 pounds under. So if I happen to find something on the way out that I want to keep. I think there was one more way up that I could go, but I really don't care that much. Alright, let's go. Nothing in here. Let's go back to Zhonli. I'm really enjoying this game, like, a lot. It's not just all boom boom, shoot 'em up, kill things. If I wanted to make it that, I could make it that, but... Also, it's exciting enough that I'm already looking forward to doing runs on harder modes.
It's
like,
simple but has a little depth.
Yeah, and I'm already thinking about doing like modes where I do things differently than I am now. Like right now I'm being a decent person, but I've been thinking about how funny it would be to just play a total like corporate shill. That could be pretty funny.
Rude boy.
Mm-hmm. Go like super stealthy. Oh, okay, that's Shinley. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute. Here we go. What's up, lady?
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I'm impressed too, honestly. Got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
A slight mantipillar infestation? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
More than a few.
We were salvaging
less
parts
than
from
a
the
hive.
ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into
It's
the
never
radiators,
slight.
and here we are.
Yeah. I got your parts. Why do I have to go to some maintenance shaft? Nope. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Yep. This seems like a good, worthwhile mission. And now we're going down. Nope, that's stealing. Don't need to steal. Is this the way to go? 68. How do I get down there? She said the elevator, right? Okay. Good. It's not a loading area, it's just taking me down.
The controls are in the back.
I hear that. Those noises are unpleasant. Archive logs and transmissions.
That music.
Yeah, the music. Those noises seem less than appealing. Let me be honest. What are you?
Kill it with fire.
I don't have fire. I have a shotgun though. Mantis swarm. Okay. Holy shit! What do you mean kill it with fire? It's shooting fire at me! Nasty little bugger. A mantis swarm. I hear you! I hear you! Oh, you're upstairs, okay. They don't leave anything behind either. Okay. And those I could have shot those and made them go boom, I think. Get it.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Diagnostic says their circuit board so they kill next.
Manta pillar go boom.
I can always fix them later.
Oh yeah, hacking thingies. I like those. That's where I come up from. That was what it told me to do. Okay, through this door. Manta pillars. Hello. That's the right way, so what's the wrong way? I hear you. Oh.
Here we go.
Shit. There we go. Oh. So that's what that thing does. It shoots lightning. I like it. I have a fucking lightning gun. No wonder they call it a shock cannon. They're quite literal.
Unexpected noise.
Zap.
You're an unexpected noise. Yeah. I don't know what any of that is, but it's mine now. So that's what it is. Mine. Here's... Oh, there you are. Hey! Thank you. Shock the little bastard. Thank you. That was weird. Weapon birds. Give me your stuff. Give me all your stuff.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead
Okay.
and cycle the droplet pumps.
Okay. That's the door that I couldn't go through to start with. I like to be nosy and open every little thing and know where every little thing is before, you know, I push that stuff. Because this tends to trigger shit that wants to kill me! Cycle droplet pumps. Logs. Let's check the logs first. Okay.
Map completion is nice.
Yeah. And I like games that tell you how many things are hidden in the area so you know when to stop looking. Alright. We going back?
Yup.
Yep, going back. Back up. Ow!
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside?
Yeah, I can tell. The fucking air doesn't look like it's soup anymore.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the
Yo, Zhunli.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Hey, what's it being like?
Go
what's
you.
It like? Yeah. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure
I'm
of making
agreeable
life or
with the
death decisions
Groundbreaker.
on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, the transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Bravati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Aren't you...
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
It sure was.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Ah. Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other
You got my
questions.
attention.
I think that was it. We'll be on our way. You got anything to say?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Alright, well. Journal. Passage to anywhere. Okay, so now we... Okay. Now we have to either go talk to that guy. Can't do that one yet. Can't do the distress signal. Claim the bounty. There we go. Let's go do that.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt the
Put that away. Put that away. Okay, so we're going in here next, because I gotta go in there and talk to that guy. But I don't know him. Am I over encumbered again? Is that what it is? That's okay. Where I'm going's right there. Bells? Shells? Hello. No, put the damn...
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Oh, yeah? What's the benefit of modding my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
I like you. How do I attach a modification?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Well, thank you much. If I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you
So you
install
can replace
something,
it.
it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Gotcha. Where can I find mods?
Right here for a start. I got a fair
I
selection.
have a bunch of them already.
Modified weapons are my specialty.
I just haven't used them yet because I already knew that you couldn't take them off, but it's good to know that you can swap them. Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
That's all I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
What you got for sale?
LOL.
She's fun. So it looks like everywhere I go, Deadeye assault rifle, 99. That's 6. It's got special effect execute. Post armor damage dealt plus 15%. That was weird. Just randomly cough like something just found its way in the back of my throat. A flamethrower. And an assault rifle. Okay, so these still have the same damage. Grenade launcher. Still have the same damage that the ones I was finding before do. So I'm not gonna buy any of them, but it is good to know that, you know, that one's kind of tempting, but I want to keep my stuff. Okay.
Didn't the board rep's office?
Oh wait, but I bet I can sell you something though, can't I?
Get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
Yeah, I fixed it. What you got for sale? I need to sell. No, there we go. What is all this? So is it just like stuff to sell? Is that what that is? Flywheel. Used to store rotational energy. See, I don't know what... This is just junk. Hold to sell junk. Okay. Nice. Now. I have a bunch of guns. Montag. Oh, I picked up that guy's gun. I don't know. Sorry, I just got some really good news. Another of those things that I'm not really allowed to talk about. And I know that's weird and vague to even mention on stream, but it's why I'm pausing for a second here, because I'm replying to it. Okay. Now, you are a heavy energy weapon. Okay. Plasma. I have 2 plasma rifles, don't I? I do. Okay. There we go. And I'm at 71 of 100, so now I'm not overweight anymore. Awesome.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady. By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
You're a strange cat, you know that?
He's sour.
Yeah, I don't want to
How
get
goes
old
the
either.
hunt?
I mean, I want to live
I
long,
didn't
but
ruminate
being
on it,
old,
and
you
I
know.
decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Oh, I beat the shit out of that guy. Good news, I killed Captain McRed and I roughed him up before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Okay, I'll be on my way. Now, gained 1,000 bit cartridges and 2 Ollie Ollie toxin free. Groundbreaker reputation increased. Alright. I lost his lighter, that's fine. Quest items and whatnot. Now, can't do that one on the ship. Can't do that one here. Oh yeah, I have to go talk to that guy. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go see what Mr. Udom has to say for himself. Would you put that down? There we go. At least if you're gonna pull something out. There we go. Just shit, son. Alright. Alright, now let's save this before we go talk to him. Because it seems like a smart thing to do, so blue screen for 2 seconds. There we go.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
They did call you a walking mustache.
I think everything is...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened
They
to
weren't
my favorite
wrong.
scruffy freelancer?
Gonna wring your scrawny little neck. Alex isn't important. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Me senses, what was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I honestly don't know.
It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
He stood underneath my ship. He was eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly
Hell
sorry
yeah.
for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No, sir. Why is the board interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
What do you think I'd know about anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Right. He never mentioned Phineas because I don't want to tell you where he is.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Is he actually a bad guy, or are these guys slimy?
Unprofessional of me.
The guy that they're looking for is the guy that woke me up out of my hypersleep. He found a ship full of people in hypersleep, and he woke me up to go and get help and try to find enough medicine to wake the rest of them up. And so as far as I know, he's like wanted by the board, but only because he's fighting against them, and they're just trying to get rich off the entire area, like all the different planets in the area. Let's see. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way.
I don't have that.
Well,
slimy
it's
corporates,
white
got
whale,
it.
I suppose.
Yep. I can't tell you where he is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Oh no, I'm not done with you. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
I'll pay it off for her. Persuade 20. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her in an indentured contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms
servitude or
negotiated?
murdered by the hand of a paid killer. I think I'd work for her a while. She's hiding in sick bay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'll prefer work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
I don't know if there is anything else. What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Busy little hands. Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Understood. No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus. Has it gotten less stiflingly hot in here lately?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
Did she? I fixed it, actually.
I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you, excitable.
Mm-hmm, and you're gonna let her be. Don't talk to her that way.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day. Let alone my deference.
Oh, buddy. Take it back. Now.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Damn straight. Does that work for you, Parvati?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, before I hold you down and shave your mustache off with my sword. Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Intelligence, to watch your back, you mean?
Precisely.
Get that caterpillar.
Groundbreaker makes much ado about its
Get that
independent
caterpillar.
status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping offices on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Mm-hmm. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Is that so? Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile.
But just in case he ever
is
does.
The primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker. Corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Back to my other
Ask
questions.
away.
We are not telling you where Wells is. Okay. Let's level up. Let's finish doing my 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. And you know what? Let's put one more here. There we go. I like being smart in this game. It seems like it's a really good way to go. Tactical time dilation, max 25% more damage on a party when I'm alone. Recharge rate, carrying capacity. That has been an issue a couple times. Hiya, Captain. Carry weight. Sprint speed. Let's go sprint speed. Okay, Vicar, you got yourself a perk. Threat generated up or down, plus 10 hack. Dialogue combat effect duration. Melee damage, armor rating, ranged damage. Let's take your threat generated down. Increase my hack skill by 10 when Max is in the party. Let's go for that. Okay, and for Parvati, we got threat generated, threat down, engineering, chance to extract mods in the field. Melee damage, armor rating, range damage. Let's take my engineering up, because, yeah. Okay. Let's check that journal now. Talk to Ellie. Yeah, she's probably gonna be pissed.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells.
There is no Phineas Wells. Leave it be.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Kinda.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you trying to join my ship? Saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did Jessie do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was that bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And?
And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
Okay, so she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Oh, meet me on the ship. It's docked at the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Indeed. Alright now. Back to that journal. Okay. Task. Speak with Lilia Hagen. The Groundbreaker's promenade next to the Spratwurst vendor. Alright, let's go there.
CNP pancake mix.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Hard telling. She must be upstairs.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match?
On the elevator?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping.
Not
legitimate
me.
business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yes, sir. Captain Hawthorne.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Oh? Do you doubt me? So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Alright, I should go. Hello.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Captain Hawthorne, the proud owner of the Unreliable. I saw your job opening. Never heard of you.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but I'll still take the job. So what's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key, but I'll still take the job.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Wow. So you're a company of bureaucratic privates. Sounds complicated but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. but let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Back to my other questions.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
I guess that's it.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Aye, aye, Captain. Did she give me... Okay, I need to get the, I gotta go buy that nav key then. Okay, I have enough for it. Let's just go buy it.
Traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real... grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Alright. Let's go give this lady 10,000 bits.
Okay, gone quiet.
It's a spread. Potential sausage. Gladys.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Pay 10,000 bits. I'll buy the Stellar Bay nav key.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
I don't think so. Let me see.
My hard-earned wisdom?
You mentioned the groundbreakers outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
Okay. How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Back to my other question.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary... seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
No. In fact, I'm going to be...
Duty calls in about 20 minutes lol.
Duty calls in about 20 minutes. That's fine. I'm thinking about wrapping it up here before I even leave the ship, so... Honestly, you'll be hanging on till about the same, which means I'll try to wrap it up a little bit before that.
Folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Raid somebody.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Oh, DBD Noob is on. He's live. Perfect. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Yeah, fuck the board. Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Yeah, you never know. Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Indeed. Well, now I got my pass. It's saving. It wants me to go talk to her, but first I'm just going to go ahead and save it here. That way... No, dang it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and save it there. That way, next time, I can take off from the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the main menu here. And I'm going to go over and let's see. Well, alright, there we go. So, I'm gonna raid, this hilarious guy. I can't remember where he's from, and I don't want to say he's from one place and be wrong. But, he plays DBD. He's absolutely hilarious, and right now he's wearing cat ears on his headphones. He's running around as Meg and Larry's, and he also has a camera on his cat who is sleeping in a basket. So, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the show, and go say hello to my good friend DVD Noob. Boop, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
Catch you later.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate the company, and I hope you enjoyed watching me play this not so super action-packed but still very interesting to me game. Let me know what you think. Good. All right. Well, we're off to Raid Noob.